Okay, so we are live, actually.
Hi,
Hi, hello,
hi
everyone.
everyone.
Hi. Awesome, people are joining. So I am here today with Anfernee, and it's going to be so much fun because it's the last session of his amazing project,
Yeah,
the first digital pro,
first digital
first
dollar
digital
project.
dollar, yes,
Yes,
first digital dollar, which I
so
was so
amazing one.
proud to be part of. And yes, and it will be, I think this one will be the best session because we are now talking about your first digital dollar, right? So the the experience of the creator. And I can't wait to really deep dive into this because you were amazing in sales, and I really admire your my inspiration about when it comes to selling digital products and Gumroad and connecting this with Substack and social media. It's amazing, really. So
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
yeah, I can't wait to talk about this with you. Yeah, serious
And
finale.
anyway, guys, if you think that hey, how come today is Yana talking? Is because today Yana will be the one
Yes,
hosting.
yes, yes.
So yeah, we have to thank her for taking time to host this session. If she doesn't agree to host, I'll be probably talking to myself, which is
Yes,
super awkward.
super. No, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. But yeah, maybe let's start with maybe a really brief wrap up of the project, if you can share for the people who are not
Oh yeah.
familiar.
Oh yes. So yeah, today like what Yana said, today is the final session uh of this first digital dollar project. It has been like since January until now, which is coming 6 months, and then the whole journey has been super fun, super beneficial, both for myself and all the 20 creators out there. I think it has been really a journey, and then in fact I have already a lot of people asking me if I am going to uh, continue with second series, third series. I will have to find a way to make it less troublesome because
Mhm.
the first series was the 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 planning
Yeah,
the planning of it is really intensive. I,
yeah, it is.
it is
I can
yeah, it is
imagine.
something that I didn't imagine that will
Yeah,
happen, but it was fun. Yeah, it was fun. So
it was.
uh a- anyway, as for those of you who just joined us and has no idea what's going on, basically first digital dollar project is a tiny little project that I started back in January, to whereby I scout the entire Substack to look for solopreneur creators out there who are quite successful in their respective fields, and then I start talking to them and I interview them so that they can share a post with me, and then go on live with me. Right. The purpose is to encourage people to really talk about their first digital dollar. Right. So without emphasizing too much on the 10,000 per month, 20,000 per month, we want to focus on the first digital dollar. Right. So today I happen to be the last contributor, and then I invited Yana to be the host. So yeah, thank you, Yana. Back to you.
Yeah, very welcome. I'm really proud and more than happy to host this for you today. Um, and yes, and I'm really curious. Actually, how did your journey started with sales? So
Yes,
yeah,
it was. Yeah, so I think coming August, I'm celebrating my 3 year solopreneur. Right.
yeah,
So around 3 years ago, um before I became a solopreneur, I was running a couple of companies in Singapore. Right. So but I realized that um I I'm better off doing things myself, and also partly because AI has just came out, and then I was like looking at AI. I was thinking that, oh, this is super awesome because with AI, I I can work like a company, but without the physical employees that you find in a company, right? So I embrace AI a lot, and then I start building workflows and stuff like that, and then um, yeah, and then explore how to make sales.
Yeah.
Um, Needless to say, my first few months I was like zero idea how to actually
Yeah.
sell online.
Yeah.
So I search online a lot, and in fact I also bought a lot of materials online, and I also bought a lot of courses, and um and along the way I realized that okay, there are really not so good content and good content online,
Yeah.
right? So
So there's a gap, right?
yeah, it's actually quite a huge gap, right? Um so that leads me to actually along the way I was like, okay, it's so difficult for a new solopreneur to find information online,
Yeah.
right? So I decided to uh, but I wasn't selling that at the moment yet. So I was just compiling information and then sharing what I learned. Right. And then after that I made my first sale online. I remember my first sale is 3rd of August,
Yeah.
Singapore time 9 a.m. plus. Right. So yeah, I even remember timing.
Interest.
so 2023.
Yeah. So
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
That was the moment that um, actually changed my mindset a little bit, because I then I start to realize that actually it can be done,
Yeah.
right? So it was very interesting because before that I was I was questioning, what am I doing the correct things, or you know, do I need to change my strategy? And
Yeah.
then do I need to change my product? Do I need to change the copy? And then there are so
Yeah.
many things I question myself, right? But
Yeah.
the moment the first sale came in, then I realized that, oh, it can be done.
Exactly.
Right. So yeah, then instead of questioning whether I should change it, I start to think, how can I make more sales?
Yeah.
Right. So that was the point when a lot of things have changed, and a lot of you online might already heard this before. If you can make $1, you can make $100. You can make $100, you can make $1,000. Right.
Yeah.
And this is very true, but you have to start with that first dollar.
Yes.
Right. So yeah, and then fast forward in 2024 April, that's when I actually um joined Substack, and then because I was thinking of, I need to share what I know with um, aspiring solopreneurs as well, because I went through the phase whereby I have zero idea. I spent a lot of money buying um, crappy stuff as well.
Yeah.
Okay, there are also good stuff. There are also crappy stuff. Um,
Yes.
but uh, but when I was out there, I found more crappy stuff than good stuff.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that is then that's why the Solopreneur Code was born. Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then yeah, if you all don't know, when I came online in Substack, the first few Substack publications I follow is Yana's publication, Veronica, Maya, and David.
Yeah.
Yeah, four of you.
Yeah. Yes.
Because
Yes. Yes. Amazing.
I think yeah, you guys came in at the right time. You guys were earlier. So
I think
if
so.
you recall, in 2 years plus or 3 years ago, it wasn't so crowded,
Yeah.
right? So the moment I come online, I see four of you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was exactly the right timing, just before big creators started joining Substack, and the growth was really easy. I remember I was growing with, I used to post just one note per day, uh, and my subscribers grew. That's and now with one note per day, it's close to impossible. It's just
Yeah. Yeah,
was impossible.
yeah. So
Um,
anyway, yeah, that's my
yeah,
story in the gist.
yeah. No, I'm curious. So, if you said your first sale was before you joined Substack, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So, how did you remember where did the customer come from? Is it social media or organic on Gumroad?
Okay,
How?
I'm pretty sure. Okay, so the first sale is in Gumroad, definitely, right?
Yeah,
But I was pretty sure it came from Facebook group because
from
back
Facebook.
then I was only um when I first started, I was going crazy in Facebook group.
Okay,
So
okay.
I
Yeah.
was selling Notion template, right? So I was like I joined 20 over Notion template groups or
Okay.
groups
Yeah.
that's related to Notion template. Then I've been posting inside, getting banned by the owner, getting getting
For self
my post
promotion.
removed. Yeah, yeah. So then was like posting and posting and posting. I think I was posting so much that I one of the owner actually invited me to be a co-owner of one of
Oh,
the Facebook group.
that's
And
great.
then my highest peak period was I actually had 6,000 over comments in one post.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's
So
great.
remember, if you see online, everybody will say, "Oh, if you are interested, uh,
Yeah.
comment
Yeah.
something and get a link."
Yes.
So
Yes.
my peak was like 6,000 over comments.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then I was like replying because
Yeah.
there's no automatic reply. So I was
Yeah.
replying, and
Yeah.
then you actually hit a limit because Facebook group limits your reply, right?
Yeah.
So my that particular post, it actually took me one whole month to reply finish
Oh my god. Oh
because
no.
I was like pasting the link to the I was like sending DM to every single
Yeah.
comment. Yeah. So yeah, those were the days. Now they have automated the many
Yeah.
chats and
Now
all
we
that.
have many chats. Yeah.
So back then I was like doing it manually.
Oh my god. And now we have AI as well. So,
Ah yeah,
um,
now you can use Claude Code to do it for you. Yeah,
yeah.
but back then I
Exactly.
was like manually copy pasting, and then sending out to DMs to every single comment.
Crazy.
Yeah. So
Okay.
for those of
So,
you who think that you know you have to work hard, we have all of us have to work hard. There's no such thing as getting it the easy way. I don't think you can actually
mm,
become successful by going by the easy way. Yeah.
no. No, you have to do the work. Actually, it's always. I also found out exactly this. Every time anything that I tried, it always required so much effort to stay active on the platform, and then go and engage with others and so on. Because that's how, when you're small and you don't have a large audience, then that's how you get more visibility on any platform. It
Yep.
works on any platform basically, even on Medium. Then they banned this, but that's another story.
Now
Yeah.
medium nobody comments already.
No, no comment, yeah. Otherwise, they ban you. Um, but yes, and I got so overwhelmed by this because I also had my 9 to 5 job when I started, and I Substack felt like a relief when I came because it didn't require that much of engagement. It only took like 5 to 10 minutes a day to reach out to 5 to 10 people, maybe, not more, not more. And I grew. And today this still works. Maybe you need to go a little bit more, but not too much because Substack also has limits. I tried to push them one day, and I hit my
What's the
limits.
I'm curious,
Yeah.
what's the highest number of notes you posted in a day?
So I think so. I posted about 50 comments. So engaging with new people, not my followers or subscribers. I think it was about 50 per day for several days, and then I think they have different levels of limitation because one day they said they are limiting my accounts from commenting on new unconnected accounts, so I could still comment on my followers or subscribers or my content, but I couldn't comment on new people.
Mm.
And this limitation stayed for about 7 days. 7 days now.
Okay.
And then after they lifted this limitation, I started again commenting a little bit more, and I went up until I think 20 comments per day or something like that. And they again limited my account for this time about for about 3 days. And I said, okay, so I'll slow it down. And I keep it back to about 3 to 5, up to 10 people per day maximum, maximum.
Okay.
And
Total strangers lah.
yeah,
Total strange.
yeah, yes,
I do you realize aside from my digital journey, do you realize that there has been your feed there's less of strangers nowadays?
yeah. So once
I can't seem to find a lot of I see more of my followers and subscribers
yes,
and people I follow, but less of like
yes,
totally stranger accounts.
yes.
Do you notice
I
that?
too, but when I started being more active on the engagement, I also saw my feed change dramatically. Um, so I think it's also based on what you interact with as well.
Okay,
So
okay,
if you're more active into this, it changes actually. Your feed changes definitely.
okay.
Yeah.
Right. Guys need to
Right.
be more active.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, back to your first digital
Yes,
door. What? So you said your first sale was a Notion template, right?
yes.
What it is? What it was actually? What did you
Okay.
do?
So it was it was uh it was online course. Should I say it's a Notion template to help people create their online course,
Yeah.
online learning, right?
Okay.
So helps them to easily identify, like do research, then they key in the information,
Yeah.
and then what content to put inside. So it helps them to so instead of just blindly dive into creating an e-learning, they use the template to structure the courses, the modules different. And then there are also certain AI prompts to help them to write their script better and storytelling better. Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Awesome.
decommissioned already
Yes.
after I
Awesome.
realized that AI can do everything.
Yeah. Yes. Now we can do actually, yes.
Yeah.
Most anything. Okay. What were the challenges back then? Uh,
Okay. I I actually find that there are less challenges back then.
yeah.
There are more challenges now
Interesting.
actually. Yeah, because uh, okay, it okay, maybe it's not so fair because I'm speaking on hindsight now,
Yeah.
right? So maybe at that point of time, uh, I can't really think of myself at that point of time, but what I can see from now is that on hindsight, it actually was easier to make a sale two,
Yeah.
3 years ago, right, as
Yeah.
compared to now. Um, I think while AI helped us a lot, AI also create a lot of confusion.
Yeah.
Um, um, so right now, anyone can write a sales copy.
Mm.
But the problem is the sales copy is talks about the product in such a good manner, but they are unable to build a product that can match
True.
the sales copy, right? So I think um yeah, and then why is it more difficult now? Because when I say my particular template is good, everybody's particular template is also good, and then it's so easy to create and duplicate uh,
Yeah. True.
something now, right?
Yeah.
Um, so I think sales actually is far more difficult now
Mm.
for anybody, yeah, especially for the new solopreneurs, right?
Yeah.
Because they if you imagine, like for example, for us, you and me, we at least we have certain outreach already, right?
True.
So we have certain database, certain email list already, right? So um, but if I imagine someone coming in and trying to do the exact same thing as what I was doing,
Mm.
I think they're gonna have a very hard time even getting a first sale, right?
Yeah, I think
So
so. Yeah.
yeah, I think it's so difficult now. Yeah, it's difficult because you have more competitors doing this exact same thing.
Yes. Yes, yes, very true. Yeah. And now even more, I think also due to AI, even it's even more about authenticity and how you can actually let
Mm,
your true personality stand out and
yeah,
speak from out of it, and not just simply solve a problem because it becomes like just the next solution of the very same problem. You have to
mm,
find a somehow to differentiate, and that's a real challenge actually, because it's also, it's not just work, like it's not just marketing work, it's also a self discovery work, so you have to also a little bit know yourself, very similar to that ikigai type of thing
yeah,
that you that you need to to do.
yeah. So like okay, if we compare to like 2 3 years ago when I started, it takes me about if I were to do a full fledged, for example, my first super template, which is the second brain template,
Yeah.
it took me about 2 months to build that,
Yeah.
right? But now I just use Notion AI, and then I can build the base of it in less than 10 minutes,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
exactly.
Right.
So yeah,
So
anyone can
anyone,
do it.
yeah, anyone can do it, right? So how do you actually stand out? That's the difficult part, I think. Yeah,
True.
and like what you say, what you rightfully say, I think the authenticity part is very important.
Mm.
Yeah, and of course, a lot of people will have this question like, so how do we actually, everybody say must be authentic, authentic. So what is actually authentic? To me,
Yeah.
I think first thing is you must have your profile picture.
Yeah. Yeah, about that. Yeah, what do you think? Do you need actually to be to show your face, or you could go faceless? That's a big question.
I think the need to have a face is more now because
I think so too. Yeah.
everybody is so called faceless.
Yeah.
Um, I think it's pretty BS for people
Mm,
to always say, "Oh, just go YouTube, start a faceless."
yeah.
I think it's okay. Why it will not? Okay, maybe if any one of us started 5 years ago, it will work. But
Yeah.
you can't do it now because everybody can start a faceless YouTube,
True. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, but no one can start an Anfernee YouTube. So,
Yeah.
so I
Yeah.
think the more everybody talks about faceless, the more we have to really show our face.
I
Yeah.
think so too. Yeah. And now I actually I with AI I now see a new trend. No, I'm not sure how new is it, but it's emerging in social media. I haven't seen it on Substack yet, but probably it will come. So that's
It-
the new faceless. So they're creating a consistent AI character, like an avatar, and
oh,
some
yeah,
people,
yeah, yeah. Instagram, I see that a lot.
yeah, and
Yeah.
so you can actually clone yourself as well. So I did that for myself, and I do create some videos for social media with that, and it looks very much like me. And then I also
Uh,
cloned my voice, so it's you couldn't tell actually, even for people who know me. But
it feels
those are
weird, right?
yeah, that's something that I would yeah, that's something that I would actually uh, think of it as something acceptable, for as long as you also share that it's AI generated. Um, but I see also some people are generating completely new faces and creating like new characters. Those that don't really look like them, and build those so-called AI influencers. I haven't seen that on Substack yet, but probably they will come. I don't,
They will
probably.
probably. Okay,
Yeah,
I think Substack is pretty safe in a way, because it takes more effort to actually run a successful Substack profile. Because
true.
in Instagram, I just throw a video, then I can
Yeah.
just keep publishing every day. But in Substack, you need to do more. You need to write. You need to engage. So
Yes.
there's certain level of barriers to entry lah. I seen a couple of those faceless who came in to Substack,
Mm,
but they actually gave up after 1 or 2 months.
yeah. I
Mm.
also.
Because
Uh,
it's not as the ROI is much more effective if they are doing it in TikTok or Instagram.
True. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So there in social media, you don't have to actually show your face. It's what matters more is the content. But on Substack, it's not like that. It's nothing like that, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's more effort involved. So I think the
Mm,
effort is the barrier to entry.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, you could say so. Yes. All right, so guys, for those of you who joined after the start, so we are talking with Anfernee about his first digital door. That's the completion of his project. And please, if you have any questions to us, please share them in the chat. We make sure we answer them.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
um, yes,
You can
don't be
also
just
ask Yana if you want. Ask her
yeah.
how
So
she got her 700 paid sub.
700, yes, yes. Yeah, I'm on 700 paid subscribers. Yes, right now, amazing. Yeah,
Yes.
so Substack, at some point when you stay consistent, at some point Substack actually starts to work for you, I think, in a way.
Yeah, I think
But
the consistency is very important.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think so
Very
too.
underrated.
Very, yeah. And it's also very overused as a word and advice. And but it's not, to me, it's just not only posting, like this type of consistency to stay like active by posting, but also what's more important to make sure that you convert more is the consistency of messaging all over the places of the buyer journey. And on
Mm.
Substack, that buyer journey is pretty complex, actually, you could say. And we have very limited um, control over it. So you cannot build a sales page or a landing page
Yeah.
properly. We all get to use what's native to Substack.
Yeah.
So it's quite a challenge, but there is a way to actually build it. And I built mine. I help other people to build theirs, and we just you don't know, but we agreed with Anfernee before this live that we do a session about this as well.
Yeah. I'm actually really looking forward to one day they push out the email workflow.
Yeah, yeah,
I was I just
yeah,
hope that they can push it out and then I can do a lot of interesting
yeah.
things with it.
Yeah, but they do have these drip campaigns, you know.
Yeah, I know. But
Um,
it's just not really
it's not.
workflow. Yeah.
No, it's not. Yes, but they are improving. So they just added now tech tags and segments, which work a little bit again differently. So, but again, you cannot build a full workflow, as you say, which
Yeah.
where start you have triggers, different triggers, and then you
Mm.
build the flow, and then you can have
And then
branches based on
how many
those.
then you delay how many
Yes,
days you send out, you know.
yeah, yeah,
Tell
all of
them to
those.
just buy kit and then it's integrated
Yeah,
in.
yeah, I do that. Yeah, I do. It helps me a lot. By the way, it helped me. Actually, that's I think it contributes to about half of my paid subscriber growth. I've
Mm.
set up an automation there, and it's really it's amazing. I just
Yeah. So
yeah,
if you guys are interested to know all her secrets, please subscribe to her and myself because we are
yes,
going to do one Substack live together.
yes, yes, yes. Hopefully soon, yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, make sure also subscribe to Anfernee, because we are also talking about the automations, exactly how to actually sell with the whole funnel, the entire thing.
Yes.
Um, it's funny, by the way. I recently read a survey. I think it was from Beehive about like the state of the newsletter creator economy, something like that, where they said that the share of the creators who are using welcome sequences is pretty low. I can't remember the exact percentage, but it was around something like 10, 15, something like that, 12.
Oh, that's really low.
Or 20, something like that, very low, very, very low. And that's a
Yeah.
huge opportunity for everyone, because it's actually, I figured from all of the entire time that I'm in this email marketing thing, and I also know it from my 9 to 5 job, because I'm in marketing for my whole life. I am
Yeah.
I am in product sales and marketing. So the buyer journey looks like this. So they subscribe to you, and then in the first month, it's they're most likely to buy something from you.
Mm.
And most people just send one welcome email.
Yeah.
That's it. So I sent 25 emails in that period of time, because with one email, most of the people will not even open it. They won't notice that you exist.
Mm.
Some big part of them will not. We just keep it because inboxes are flooded right now.
Mm.
So we are fighting for attention also in the inboxes of people now. It's not only on social media or online space, but also in the inboxes. So this one first month is really important. It's very, very important. And then within the next 2 months, so a total of 3 months, chances are higher to for them to convert. And then after that, they become coder and coder and
Mm.
coder. And most people skip that window. Actually, if you only send one post per week from Substack and just one welcome email, you're doing nothing to
Yeah.
convert. You have to have that initial sales sequence, and it's really important, because now I also run a lot of analysis in my data, and about um, I think 76%. I think that was the number, the exact number I can check, but it was above 70 for sure. Of my paid subscribers convert within the first month,
Mm.
and that's a lot. That's
Yeah. Because I also recall the in our last live together with
yeah,
you being the sharing your first digital journey, you you were very explicit that we have to upsell them within the first month, because
yes,
I think that's the window of opportunity that the moment you pass that, the likelihood of them becoming a paid sub is much lower. Yeah.
true. Exact-
So with that in mind, actually, I also tried a number of ways. I haven't finalized a perfect automation to do that, but I have been sending out slowly some emails and some beyond the two posts that I send every month. I also send
Mm,
additional emails to these people based on their activity. So I actually use Substack to filter out their activities, whether they actually read my emails. And there will always be people who subscribe to you but never open your email,
true.
right? Um, so this group goes into a separate basket uh,
Mm,
of engagement. Like, so I've been playing with how to segregate these, then how to what type of email to send to them, stuff like that. So I've been exploring, but it was
yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I also been thinking, because on Kit, you actually paid based on the number of subscribers, so you want to have
Yeah,
less from the colder and inactive,
correct. You have
and
to clean off your kit. Mm,
yeah, and more from the buyers. And I actually installed a cleaning automation, as per Kit's recommendation, but I did it a little bit differently. And because I also don't want to, I'm not a big fan of removing subscribers, actually,
mm,
because I think there are people who will stay on your list for 3 years, for example, and then decide to buy something.
mm,
And so I installed this on Kit, and now I am cleaning my list there. But on Substack, I have everyone on Substack, and I'm not touching them. I Even if
mm.
there are people who are like not interacting or coder, then I just keep them.
Yeah,
And
I also know a few creators in Substack whereby they actually regularly remove the
yeah,
email list, because the moment you remove your
yeah,
open rate starts goes by a lot.
yes. But so what? I
So
mean,
yeah, no, I am not a fan of that. I just keep everybody.
yeah,
Um,
me too.
but in but actually on top of that, I make it a point to download my email list every month,
Yeah,
right?
me too.
Because I also noticed that if someone unsubscribe from you, you lose them forever. You actually don't know who's unsubscribed. So
That's
this is
true.
the part actually I find quite irritating
Yes,
because someone can subscribe to you and unsubscribe within the same month, and then
mm,
you have zero knowledge of this person,
exactly. Yeah,
because unlike MailChimp, you actually can track their journey, right? They come in, they go out, you can check their journey when they come in, when they go out. But in Substack, the moment they left you, you totally have zero knowledge of them.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And it's so irritating. So, and then, in order to work around this, I use the email notifications I use them
And
to
then you
enforce
just route it to Kit.
to Kit. Yes, yes, and then I tag them, and then on Kit I have the entire history. It's not 100% reliable because sometimes there is an
Yeah.
email that they can skip. Also,
Mm,
sometimes I notice there is also sometimes Substack cases where Substack don't doesn't
yeah.
send the
Yeah,
email.
sometimes they don't send out.
Yeah, that's a problem.
And
But
you also notice the email doesn't it doesn't update dynamically.
yeah,
It actually
yeah,
take quite a while to
yes.
update. I cannot understand that part.
It's really I don't know why they build it so complex. I really I don't know. It seems like they
You know,
have multiple.
when someone subscribe to you,
Yeah,
by right you should see the number at one.
yeah,
Yeah, but the at one now takes forever to
yeah,
open.
exactly. Yeah. So strange, but yeah, I actually reached out to them because I think it was few months ago they decided to to bundle the notifications, and instead of
Ah,
sending the actual email, to just say, so recently you got 10 subscribers without the actual emails, and that's a huge problem for me
yeah,
because
because you
they lose the
can't.
history
Yeah,
now. Yeah.
you can't add it to Kit already.
Yeah, and I reached out to them and I told them that it's actually a problem for me because even for compliance purposes, if somebody like for GDPR purposes or some legal purposes, if somebody wants like claims that they didn't subscribe or anything, I
Mm,
need to have that record
yeah.
there somewhere. And when they unsubscribe, I lose it. So and they reverted it. So they actually now they have two options. You can choose whether to receive the notifications for separately for each email or to bundle them in
Mm,
buckets. And I'm so happy they did. Otherwise, I had to think some other workarounds.
yeah.
Yeah. But it's still a great platform, I think. It's the only place where you can grow organically email subscribers directly from your notes and like social posts, which is amazing.
I totally agree. That's why we are here.
Yes, exactly. And Fernie, I'm curious. I really want to ask you again about your funnel and your flywheel with
Okay.
Gumroad and social media. And now I know that it's automated and also Substack. How does this work?
Okay. My top of funnel is threads,
Yes.
right? But I threads is run 100% automated.
Yeah.
Yeah, by both Claude and Notion AI, right?
Okay.
So posting, commenting, engagement, everything is automated actually.
I'm really interested for you to build a product for this, and I'm gonna buy it.
It's it's actually quite difficult because
Yeah.
um I'm pretty sure you also seen this before. And I'm pretty sure when you read it, 100% is written by AI. Some
Yeah, I know.
comments,
Yes.
right? You when you read it, oh, like this is this is AI,
Yeah, I
right?
don't answer those anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, and Uh, it took me actually 2 months of fine tuning
Yeah.
to make it actually sound like myself as a human.
Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
and yeah, so right now Threads is like maybe 95% automated.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually spend most of my time in Substack.
Mm.
And then so the top of funnel is Threads, then Substack, then of course from Substack nowadays I split into two paths. I'm actually building my paid subscription. That's why I have my
Mm.
premium vault and basically all the good ideas that I get from you and Veronica and all the rest of the people here.
Yeah.
So I'm actually building a premium vault, and then whereby I actually take most of my things from Gumroad and I put it inside Substack, and then so instead of someone go and buy something from Gumroad, they can choose to say just pay
Yes.
one yearly annual fee, and then they get access to everything and everything else. Right. So I mean that I think that's what most of us are doing here. Uh,
Yeah.
particularly for you and me who actually create more than just writing. We actually create a lot of digital products. Right.
Yes. Yes.
So I find that I actually find that I enjoy more with this route,
Mm.
right? So much so that even when there are people who are in my Gumroad, I actually tell them, hey, you want to actually subscribe and then you can have access to everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's better. Yes. I also built a similar model and it works really well. It works really,
Yeah. And,
really
and,
well.
it- and it's good because over time it becomes more and more valuable.
True.
Right? Because
True.
you just keep adding things, you don't remove it, you just keep adding it. Yeah. So like for example now my premium vault is I think the moment they subscribe, they have access to like 2,000 over dollars worth of digital products,
Mm. Yeah.
right? And
Exactly.
they only need to pay one single small subscription fee for Substack, right?
Exactly. And they
Meaning
keep
if
everything.
correct, and then if they stay, every time I update, they will just keep getting it the new ones, right?
Yeah.
Uh, so that's actually the model I am actually building at the moment. Apart
Yeah.
from trying to, of course, I have um top of funnel from Gumroad because Gumroad also give me other sales, right? So um purely Gumroad sales, I also have quite a number of them. And what I'm trying to do is I have I have like 40 over thousand now in Gumroad, the customer database.
Buyers. Yes.
Yeah, I've been trying very hard to get them to subscribe to me in Substack.
Why don't you import them actually? Well,
No,
I mean,
no, I can't. I don't like to forcefully import.
oh, you can actually send them an automatic email that says, "Look, this is my newsletter. I really want you to be part of
Yeah,
it because."
I heard that, but I didn't do it was the opt in rather than opt out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, but being buyers, some buyers they just not interested to follow a newsletter,
Yes.
just want to buy.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I also noticed it. So you have to, besides subscription, you have to have also some kind of digital products. Otherwise, you're losing buyers. Actually.
yeah, it's
Um,
definitely very true because if you look at the average, I when I skim through all the subsects, the average people are charging is maybe $9 per month. Yeah, everybody's trying to keep below the $10 mark, right?
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So so at $9 per paid subscriber per month, you really need to think out of the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. 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 All right. Yeah, we are now talking almost 45 minutes,
Oh
and
wow,
time
time
flies.
pass.
Yes, yes. No, it's always my lives with you are. I think one of the best lives. We are talking so interesting things, and I
Okay,
I
okay.
think I I have much more questions, but I'm not sure if our time will allow. But yeah, so one more question about Gumroad. So right now, I think you also have those automations like automated upsells and your
Yes.
funnel. Even if somebody downloads a freebie, they are still there are high chances that they also buy something, right?
Yeah. So I think I have like 30 over workflows in my Gumroad.
30, and
Um,
also with emails, you mean?
30 over workflows. Each workflow, the highest is 20 emails.
20 emails, okay.
Yeah, spread over 6 months.
Yeah.
Right. So uh um yeah, I believe I sent too much email to too many people, but anyway,
Yeah. Yeah.
but so I think it's the journey, is the customer journey, right? So like what most of you here, you already know that when someone download a free lead magnet,
Yeah.
what we want to do is we want to guide them in their customer journey,
True.
and then to facilitate their realization that they need something else, and then something else, and then something else, right?
Exactly.
Uh, so yeah, it's actually a quite complicated system that I set up. So complicated that when I want to change something, I couldn't find where to change because it's right. So yeah, maybe I will find some time to really revamp the whole system. But because I in Gumroad I have almost 40 over products, and
Yeah.
each product has its own workflow
Yeah. Yeah.
leading to different products.
I can
So
imagine.
it's
Yeah.
yeah, it's really, really very complicated. Um uh yeah, I think maybe I can have just one Substack live just to go through a workflow.
To I would love that. Yes. I would love to do this with you as well. I'm so curious.
Yeah.
And maybe
Because
we
I
could
think
also
it's the
the track.
only way I'm sticking to Gumroad, by the way, email or flow, because
Yeah.
it's free for me.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yes, they do take a 10% of the revenue, but it's totally worth it. I think it's the only platform right now which covers every need of a content
Di-
creator who sells
Correct,
digital products.
correct. Because
So you
I
can do
just, instead of just paying kid, I'm actually just pay everything to Gumroad.
exactly.
It's actually the same end of the day.
Yeah, could do that definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, maybe to wrap up. What follows? What's next in your solopreneur code? What's
Oh,
coming next after the
yeah.
first digital dollar?
Okay. So for those of you who subscribe to me already, you realize that I actually started the another series, which is the Solopreneur System series, which Yana will be sending me her post on
Yes.
how to convert free subscribers to paid subscribers. So you all must subscribe to get that,
Yeah.
right? Um, okay, why I actually created the Solopreneur system series is I also realized that online everybody is talking about, say, you need a system, right? But end of the day, no one actually say what exactly is a system and how do you actually
Exactly.
create a system, right? Everybody say it out for the fun of it. So what I did is I actually craft out 18 systems that any one of you can create for yourself. And I actually write the whole entire in one system per post over the next couple of months, right? So so every system like content creation system, paid subscriber conversion system,
Yeah.
blog post system, digital product creation system, social media system, everything is there. So yeah, I'm actually doing that now, and then I am contemplating. I'm actually planning how I can start the second series of the digital dollar project. Um,
Definitely. You should.
I
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, a lot of people DM me and say they want
Yeah.
to be part of it.
Yeah.
There's so many of them that I actually created a Notion page just to track, just to track when they approach me. Right. So, yeah,
Amazing. That's amazing, guys. Yeah.
yeah. So these are the two main things. And of course, I have been preparing a post because I am going to hit my bestseller batch soon. So I actually wrote a post already
Yes.
to
Amazing.
celebrate, but I couldn't post it because I still short of 3 paid subscribers.
Yes. Guys,
So
please subscribe to Anfernee. He has amazing things inside of his paid subscription, and more to come now in the system series.
yeah.
Actually,
So once I get my batch, I can proudly send out that post.
yeah,
It's so fun.
yeah, amazing.
And,
Yes,
and of course, together with Yana, I'm also part of the Kozora team.
community. Yeah.
Yeah, so um, there's also a lot of fun activities happening there as well. So you all
Yes.
can check it out as well. Right?
Yes, yes, Kuzora, yes. So maybe Anfernee, you could share your link in the chat if you have it, by like
I don't
handy.
have it now. I'll share it in the post. I'll share it in the post.
Yes, guys, we are part of the Kuzora community for AI creators and builders, and for anyone who wants to learn AI. And now it's moving towards a actually, I think, great direction. It's now becoming a something like a AI hub for creators. With we're going to build together with a lot of other AI creators a huge library of AI like cloud skills and tools, and it's really, I think it's a, you have to be there if you want to learn AI and how to implement it in your workflow.
Yeah.
It's amazing community.
Yes.
Whoa,
So fun.
yes, thank you so much, Anfernee, for this session. It was great as usual. It was
Yeah, as
amazing.
usual.
And guys, if you're quite silent today, so if you don't have any questions, or if you have some, now would be the time to ask something in the chat.
Yeah. And then
Um,
remember to subscribe to two of us because
yeah,
Yana and myself, we are planning another Substack live separately just for her so that we can dig into her settings and
yes,
understand how she create this system around her Substack publication
yes,
that allows her to build 700 paid subscribers.
yes,
Because I want to learn that as well.
yes. So yes, that's actually something that I never showed to anyone in any, and it's not in my content as well. So it's
That's
going
why
to,
that's why I have to
yes,
that's why I have to ask you.
yes. It's going
Right.
to, yeah, it's going to come soon. Thank you so much, Anfernee. Thank you.
Yeah, so
Looking
if you guys
forward.
are interested, because I was asking Yana that there are so many settings, there are so many lines in the settings, what button to do this, what to do that. Even for myself, I've been using Substack for coming 3 years. I still get confused sometimes. Like when I want to change something, I still need to, like, where do I go to change this?
Exactly. Exactly.
I have to search Google to find out how to change a setting.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
So I think yes, so I'll be getting Yana to share with us her
Looking
settings.
forward, yes.
Yeah. So please
Uh,
subscribe to two of us.
yes. Make sure you do that.
Yes. Looking forward to that one.
Yes. Me too. Very much. Thank you so much, Anfernee. It was great, great live.
As usual, had a lot of fun talking to you. And
Yeah.
every time my live with you is like, oh my god, so fast.
Yeah. Yes. Every time. Yes. Yeah. I really enjoy them. They're amazing.
Right. So
Yes.
guys, no questions, no questions, and
No.
you can subscribe to two of us, you can PM us. If you have any questions for Yana and myself, I think we will be around. Uh, uh, I think Yana and myself, we also have a lot of PM DMs.
Yes.
So but we'll definitely reply you. Yeah.
Yeah. I do my replies within a day or 2 maximum, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Okay.
I'll see you around, guys. I'll see you around. Thank you, Yana, for
Thank you
coming
too.
aboard. Right.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you in the next one, everybody. Okay.
See
Thanks.
you. Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.